All right. 212-316-2177. Okay, let me just take you into a verse of scripture real quick, and we're going to get ready to wrap this up. Prophet Kelly, get for me Psalms 139, verses 1 through 4. Psalms 139, verses 1 through 4. Would you have it begin reading?
O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising.
Good. See, God knows your down sitting and your uprising. God knows his purpose concerning you. What would you say about that, Prophetess Deborah?
You know, Master Prophet, this is powerful because, and it brings about peace because God knows who you are. God knows everything about you, so you don't have to worry or fret. And this is why, Master Prophet, I believe that God said when we come to him thanking him in advance, not complaining, not telling him about this or that, but we're coming to our Father, giving him thanks because he already knows about us.
All right, read on, Prophet Kelly.
Thou understandest my thoughts afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether.
Good. Your purpose in life is chosen by God. Say with me, my purpose in life, is chosen by God. Can I tell you something? It's not negotiable. Your purpose is not negotiable. It is like calling water wet. There is no changing that fact. There's no changing of God's purpose for your life. Say with me, my purpose with God, is not negotiable. Understand that your purpose is your blueprint from God. Every one of us has been given a purpose. It is the blueprint from God. You don't decide your purpose, you discern your purpose. It is written. In the same way that he had a specific purpose in the mind for Jesus when he sent him to earth, God has a specific purpose in mind for your life. Knowing your purpose allows you to seek security within yourself first. Say with me, thank God, for the purpose of God. Now let's look at Exodus chapter 9 and verse number 16. Exodus 9, verse 16. And begin reading that for me, Prophet Kelly.
And in very deed, for this cause have I raised thee up.
See, God raises you up for this cause. For this very cause, he's raised you up. For those testimonies that you just heard, he raised me up. For the life that has just been witnessed, he raised me up. For this very cause have I raised thee up. Read on.
For to shew in thee my power.
God raises you up to display his power. Say with me, God raises me up.
God raises me up
to display his power.
to display his power.
Say it again.
God raises me up to display his power.
The only reason God anoints you is so he can display power through you. He only raised me up to display himself as a seer. God raises you up, prophet, so he can display prophecy through you. And that my name may be declared throughout all the what? Earth. Now, while you may not fulfill the purpose for which you were made, you still have a purpose that God intends for you to fulfill. Defining your purpose will help you to determine the activities that you should be involved in. Now, let me just say this. Poverty is not an activity of purpose because it is not God's purpose for you to be poor. Say with me, it is not the will of God.
It is not the will of God
For me to be poor.
for me to be poor.
Say it again.
It is not the will of God for me to be poor.
So therefore, poverty does not display God's purpose. Now let's go to Psalms 138 and verse number 8. Psalms 138 and verse 8. Begin reading.
The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Lord, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands.
Good. The Lord will do what?
Perfect.
Perfect that which concerneth me. Prophet, what is that saying to you?
You know, Master Prophet, God is going to complete the work. God is going to finish those very things that concerns me. So I don't have to worry. I don't have to fret because I'm putting my trust and confidence in him and because he's going to take care of those matters that concerns me.
Jesus' purpose was to do the will of the Father and become the salvation for mankind. This was monumental. Jesus' purpose was perfected from the time he came into the earth up until the time he left. When you fulfill your perfect purpose, it will leave monumental results. So now the question is, where to find purpose? We're going to go to Matthew chapter 14, verse 14. And it says, and I want to say this to you, if you want to discover your true purpose in life, you must first empty your mind of all false purposes you've been taught, including the idea that you may have no purpose at all. You will find your purpose and your supply goes hand in hand. Say with me, my purpose, and my supply, goes hand in hand. Whatever your purpose is, he will always send the wise men to finance your vision. The purpose and plenty go hand in hand. The purpose and supply go hand in hand. God would not anoint you to be a prophet in Africa without giving you the car fare to Africa. The purpose and the supply go hand in hand. God would not call me to national television or on an international stage without the supply or the money to do the international work. Purpose and supply go hand in hand. In fact, walking and working in your purpose allows you access to infinite supply. Ooh, Ishabo, Shebo Sa. Prophet Kelly, what does Matthew chapter 14, verse 14 to verse 21 say?
And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved with compassion toward them.
Notice he was moved with compassion. You will be moved with compassion towards them. And when you're moved with compassion, what else will you do?
And he healed their sick.
Prophet Manasseh, when you get moved with compassion, healing starts to happen. You cannot heal what you're not compassionate about. You cannot heal what you do not feel. I'm compassionate about prophecy and speaking into your lives. I'm compassionate about young men coming into the evolving that they need to evolve into. Read on.
And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, This is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they may go into the villages and buy themselves victuals. But Jesus said unto them, They need not depart. Give ye them to eat.
Everybody say with me right now, give ye them.
Give ye them
to eat.
to eat.
Oh, I dare to say it again.
Give ye them to eat.
Can I tell you that God has anointed you to give ye them? When you are anointed with purpose, you're anointed to give something. A gift is given to be given.